Looking at number 4, I see that it has 3 terms, so it's a trinomial, and first rule factoring tells me that I should always look for a GCF, but I know that 3 cannot go into 22, or 7 can't go into 22, so I recognize that they don't have a GCF. So this one's a little different in the fact that it has a leading coefficient. It has a number in front of the x squared or the m squared or whatever. So when you have a leading coefficient, you are going to use your x like normal, but we're also going to do something called slide and divide. This is a new method other than the other video that was posted with the box method. So what we're going to do first is multiply the first and the last numbers, and that's the numbers that are going to go into the top of your x. So 3 times 7 is 21, so that goes on the top, and this middle term is still going to go on the bottom. And now I need to find two numbers that multiply to 21, the same two numbers, add or subtract to give me negative 22. So I know that 1 and 21 multiply to 21, but 1 and 21 don't give me a negative 22. So in order for that to be correct both ways, both of those would have to be negative, because negative 1 times negative 21 would give me a positive 21, and negative 1 times, or plus negative 21 is going to give me a negative 22. So those are my right answers. So I just need to pull those out so I can continue to slide and divide. So I'm just pulled these two numbers out, just like this. And now I'm going to put the numbers, I'm going to put the leading coefficient. So this number right here, this 3, I'm going to divide both of the numbers here by my leading coefficient that was in my problem. This one happens to be 3. So now I divide. 1 divided by 3, that's as far as that can go. So if that's the simplest term and I still have a fraction, I can't have a fraction in my answer. I'm going to slide it over there, turning that into 3x minus 1. And here, notice how 21 and 3 reduce to give me a negative 7. So therefore, I don't have a fraction in my answer, so I don't have to slide it. But after I divided it, I know that 3 goes into 21, negative 7 times. So that would be my final answer on how to do this particular problem using slide and divide.